Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world listening to our podcast. This is us, Dramatic Amateurs. My name's Terry.
And my name's Mikey, and we are joined today with Vicky and Andrew.
Yeah.
Am I right? Is that official name or is it?
It's
actually the Andrew Marsh.
Oh, yeah.
You get his title right.
Oh,
the
The
Andrew.
Andrew Marsh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
I was going to say there's only one
Blue
blue tick.
tick.
400.
Yeah, I think there is, yeah. If you Facebook it, there's a
I've
lot.
never been blue tick.
Don't Facebook him.
No,
I don't know what
no.
it's
I've heard, I've been speaking to Cass.
And so we've come a long way tonight to see you guys.
Got your passport?
To get back to the hills, I need it. Yeah, I've got my passport and my banjo ready. Yeah, don't worry
Where
about
you
that.
whip it in your flat
Like
cap.
No, I'm not allowed to set them out of the
Yeah, me
village.
neither.
Babies again.
Yeah, that's it. Well, so we're all the way up in near Newton-le-Willows.
We are in Newton-le-Willows.
In the heart of
Willows, is that?
Newton-le-Willows.
Is it?
No, sorry, darling, Newton-le-Willows.
The Willows.
Newton-le-Willows.
Willows, right.
No Willies.
This was actually my primary school.
Was it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you dig down, you can see where she used to.
Pardon?
Where she used to scribe. Where she used to scribe because they're in the foundations now. They've got
Yeah,
covered
yeah,
up.
You're
And,
a
a
brave
big
man.
avalanche.
It looks fairly new, doesn't it? Oh. And what's the name of the society? Let's spread your name.
Okay, so we go as NADOS, which is Newton-le-Willows Amateur Dramatic Operatic Society,
Fabulous.
or Newton-ADOS.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Nando's.
Nando's.
I often get confused with Nando's.
Yeah.
We're doing a
Nando's.
show next week, Nando's.
Never had a free
Yeah.
burger once.
I know, imagine if we were advertised by Nando's, that would be the dream, wouldn't it, Terry?
Oh, the sponsorship.
The sponsorship of
I've been
The
rolling
Nando's.
on.
freebies.
You're rolling on literally the full belly.
Yeah, there won't be an issue of which chin to rest it on. It'll just be all of them.
Oh, that's so cute.
And you've got two shows coming up. Now, we're here specifically about 9 to 5.
Yes.
But you have got a kids
We do.
section.
We have our summer showcase. So we have a youth section called NADOS Nippers.
Yeah.
So they go from 7 to 16 years, and they performed at MTI Festival 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
Musical Theatre International in
Yeah.
Birmingham, where there's like, was there 2,000 kids there?
Oh, yeah,
or
over 2
something?
days there was over
And they-
2,500.
That is
Yeah,
fantastic.
and they
That's great.
literally, if you've produced an MTI show in the last 12 months, you can go, you've got 15 minutes to do an excerpt of it, no props, no nothing.
Wow.
Our kids absolutely smashed it, and they won best choreography.
Best choreography for their
Brilliant.
stuff
Yeah.
in Matilda, which was production
Matilda.
did last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
they are absolutely
You've done
fabulous.
that, haven't you,
Yeah.
recently?
Yeah, so brilliant. So yeah, so their showcase is in July. So it's just we just do 2 nights with them in July. It's the 29th and 30th, I think, at Eddie's.
Good
St.
little
Edmund's
shout out
Arts.
there, isn't it? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You've done well there.
www.ticketsource.co.uk.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Okay, before we find out any more about 9 to 5, Terry, have you got anything to tell us about your week or any observations that have happened to you?
So this week has all been about I'm directing the next production at Whitworth Amateurs,
Yeah.
or WANDS, and we're doing the Wedding Singer.
Oh, cool.
So that's just getting into full swing now. We're just doing a lot of the organisation around the auditions and the audition pieces and
Yeah.
who's sending what where and
And the
Dropbox
politics
links
starts.
and the who's going to be sat on the panel. And
I sat on
Yeah.
an audition panel for Wedding Singer about 3 weeks ago.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Do you reckon I could come on that? As part of like a just a
observe?
non-biased... Yeah, just there.
Why
Why
not?
not do the live podcast from the audition?
I've
Oh,
suggested this
that'd
multiple
be
times.
great.
People getting their souls crushed
Yeah.
live.
Wouldn't
Oh,
it?
there's big fat markers going through the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Or we should have
Video
a
of
golden
the
buzzer and
audition
stuff.
panel.
That's
Yeah.
when people forget, innit, that they're being recorded.
Yeah.
Innit? Like, well, they've
Yeah.
got a chance.
Like,
You know,
That's TV gold, that. I think we'll be able to win
I
that.
think they did all right over my dead body.
really?
Yeah, so it's all been about organising that and starting to think about the rehearsal schedule and how I'm going to fit that around my life and all that kind
You
of
got
stuff.
the life when you do
No,
acting,
not when
do
you do Andra.
No,
There's
but
no life.
previously no, but now there is a wife and child to consider.
All right. So
So
is your wife choreographing and
no, she's not.
the
not
child's
yet.
in the light?
Do you know what?
Full family
I'll
affair.
I'll have a growth mindset on this, and I'll say not yet.
Not
That's what
yet.
I'll say. She's she's yet to be sort of dragged in, but I'm getting there. It's only been 12 years. So it's we'll get in there. But yeah, I'll get her in there eventually.
I think you're being extremely optimistic about how little time you're going to give or need to give to this. You're going to give loads of time.
It'll be more than
bored
I'd like to, but I'm starting strong.
Yeah.
With with
Strong with resistance, or
Yeah,
strong with
strong
I'm
with
just giving up
resistance.
40 hours a week.
yeah, I'm not doing that yet. So we'll.
And just to
we'll
mention
see.
as well, by the time this goes out, probably will have been cast.
Yeah.
Those auditions will have happened.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Yeah.
And commiserations.
Yeah. Oh.
Apparently you were rubbish.
And can I just apologise now for how Mikey was on the day?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's been it for me. Really, just been. I've been off this week as well. It's half term, so so I had a nice week off catching up with my wife, who we normally just ships that pass.
Yeah.
And then I pass the child over and go, there you go, your turn. So no, that's been nice for a bit of time to catch up with things, and thinking about the Wedding Singer and listening to that 50 times, just to getting used to all that. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah,
Sounds like you're really excited about it.
Yeah.
Excited to give him those 3 hours a week that he's done it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not going to have a set or any props.
Struggling for a cast at the minute.
Yeah, I'm feeling really neutralistic about it.
Mikey doesn't know, but he's in it.
I'm
He doesn't know yet.
Precast.
I haven't got time in my life to do it. You know that.
Whatever.
We'll see. No, we won't. Me.
What about you?
Nothing really. My only observation I want to bring is that age is actually happening. I feel old at the minute.
I was talking to you about this.
Yeah, we mentioned it on the way here, and there's a couple of things that have happened to me that have made me doubt that I'm maybe not the youthful person that I once thought I was. And I know that's hard because I'm probably in the younger element of the room.
I tell you what.
You best be careful.
You're only in your 50s, what's so weird?
He's gone in strong here.
Hey, when you said you dug up the foundations to find, I knew I was on something there.
She'll be throwing you in a minute.
I know.
What we've dug up.
You'll never be dug up.
I've got no knees that work, and I can't get up without making that noise.
Yeah.
That you know,
Like
the
2
sound.
crisp packets.
Yeah, awful. And then the other one was, it was bad because I knew we were doing this today.
Yeah.
And I walked into the house and I had everything that I needed. I had my drink, I had the equipment, I've got it all. Got halfway to the first venue and I knew it was freezing. It's like a freezer. In the summer it's cold, in the winter it's colder. I've not brought a jumper. I've got shorts and t-shirt today. Hey, have I? For the YouTube watchers. I need to get the charity shop, right? Which one
It's
was
the
it?
RSPCA.
You bought it from a charity shop?
Zara jacket, £7.
I thought I could smell more. What's that smell? £7?
Yeah.
And you've not washed it?
Not washed it.
You've never met Vicky, have you, before?
No, is she struggling?
She's crawling now.
Is she?
She's crawling inside.
Why?
I haven't.
Vicky walks in with 2 bottles of bleach wherever she goes. I'm surprised you've not been sprayed.
Oh,
You will be.
Yeah.
Oh,
I started the hand gel long before COVID came in. I can tell you.
She's been drinking it for 10 years.
Yeah, I have a real issue. Yeah.
Have you got them on you? Like, have you got a hand wash now? haven't you?
In my
You know exactly where it is because you want to wash after me telling you that story, don't you?
Just touch that door handle, she'll never get out of it.
Yeah, I know.
That week should be gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry because that was a proud moment for me, and I feel like it's been overshadowed by your.
I'm
OCD.
so I'm that bad. Andrew took me to watch a show the other week, and his car was that bad. While he was on a con call, he hooved his car out because he knew I wouldn't get in it.
Really?
Nobody from work's seeing this, are they? Sorry, the camera's not working. It's only a board meeting, it's alright.
While he was on his lunch break, talking to a friend. The camera.
Yeah, I thought I better clear it out. She won't get in, she'll just refuse. You know, like getting a horse up those those things on the back of the horse car.
That's
just won't go in.
lovely.
More to do with the action
nice, yeah.
than the state of the car.
But well done for £7
Thank you, that is
Yeah,
good. And
congratulations.
I actually think it is a bargain. So,
Was there anything else?
in what?
No other opportunities?
In the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry got a G-Leg. See, as well with double.
Yeah. I was like, oh, while I'm here,
Well, you're not sporting yours. What's it with you?
just a bit warm.
Has it got a stay?
It is too warm, and now I've said I've got it on, I'll have it. I'm going to keep it on. So if I'm sweating later, that's right. What are we going to say
And it's
today?
bright
love
orange.
you.
I feel like it's almost like people need rescuing.
Yeah.
Well, Gary's a member of one of our. He's actually a committee person, isn't he? What
He's
what
our
does he do?
secretary.
Secretary, that's it. Well, I once went cycling with Gary, and he turned up in something akin to that colour, and all I could think of was "be safe, be seen."
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know you were going to go with that one.
don't hate it.
I'm glad it was on
In fairness, I'm there with the colour
yeah.
socks, aren't I?
Controversial though.
Controversial,
Yeah, I like
yeah.
it.
Had him on for a week.
I love that you've ruined that jacket for him already.
It's not at all.
Has he not?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Not at all.
Has that made you want to wear it more? has
Yeah,
it?
be safe, be
Just
safe.
for safety.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Right, I want to get to know these
And
better than it
that's
already
no
seems.
detriment to your driving.
Yeah, wow. There's a reason I've driven this far. Tell you.
Is there?
Yeah, you breathe in to get past cars.
That happened once. Alright.
What, when you didn't breathe in, you went straight in the back of it?
Honest to God. Oh. It's a bit tight this one. Oh, we made it, Mikey.
We
Thank
got
God.
through, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Like that bus off Harry Potter.
Yeah. Going up
Exactly
little
like
alleys. Brilliant. Right, I feel like we know these two far too well already, but I'd like to get them know on a deeper level. I'd like to know them
Yeah, here we go.
better.
There's nothing deep about us, is there?
Nah,
Very
shallow as you
superficial
come.
and shallow.
Do you reckon we could ask you a couple of quick fire questions?
Oh,
Yeah,
go
as long
on.
as it's not legally binding.
Well, it might be. I can't promise anything. So I'm going to go first. Terry, are you okay to go second? I know you struggle with that.
I mean, that's logical.
So the first one for me is to both of you. What is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, what kind of? I mean, guilty pleasure would have to be food-wise.
Oh,
A lot of people go
There's a
food.
list. There's a list. Yeah, it's probably too obvious the food one.
okay, so my guilty pleasures are really rubbish TV shows. So like Murder, She Wrote, watch it on loop.
Oh, yeah.
Diagnosis Murder.
I tell you what mine is, if you're talking teleprograms.
But he had his son in it as well, didn't he?
He
Barry
did,
Van Dyke.
But not only did he have Barry Van Dyke, he also had his grandson Shane in as well.
Did
So,
he?
yeah.
It's a family affair.
I used to watch that at uni. I did.
Love it. Watch it.
Oh,
all
diagnosis murder. Are you going to that lecture?
What, you're studying criminology?
Yeah.
But a bit of nobody can refuse a bit of Jessica Fletcher.
Jessica
Murder, She
Fletcher.
Wrote.
I read something about her the other day. This is really boring.
I've literally switched off 5 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
that's fine. That apparently in Murder, She Wrote, she used to hire older actors from Hollywood who were like not getting cast for anything because they'd aged out at the time. And that would then give them their like union rates, or like it would mean that they still got their pension and stuff.
Bless
That
her.
you need to have a
I
certain
read
amount of
something
points or
also, yeah.
something in
God
America.
bless her. I were
So,
on
yeah,
the-
Similar to
apparently she used to
equity,
do that,
whatever it is,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you were right. It's boring.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Telly-wise is the Desperate, well not Desperate Housewives, the Real Housewives of Cheshire.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right.
Isn't it? And I was in Wales this
I was
weekend.
gonna say, and it was in one.
I wasn't nearly what I mean. And you've never seen. Have you been in one? And not let me know.
What, a Cheshire Housewife?
A Cheshire Housewife, Desperate. I said we should do the Desperate Housewives of NADOS
Yeah,
at one point.
that'd be
That'd be a
hilarious.
telly program.
Yeah.
So I was
Good
in.
fundraiser that.
I was in Port Maddock on what one was it?
Well, I
Sunday.
don't work with you.
And you don't know the program, do you? But Esther,
No.
who was in Desperate Housewives of Cheshire, whatever it is, a mum served me in B&M bargains.
Well, there
Mum.
we go.
That was the end of the story.
That's it.
Is that your
I was
claim to
chuffed to bits,
fame?
mate. I was chuffed to bits. I had to go for a pint now.
What a tedious like that.
Sorry.
So B&M
I really
bargains,
didn't think it was
B&M
gonna be
bargains,
removed
that's
again.
another sponsorship deal for you. B&M bargains, Port Maddock.
I'd be happy with you.
Go and see Esther's mum.
Lovely part of the world, that as well.
It is.
Can you two tell me the other story actually? Because I think it was a little bit more interesting.
Oh, let's Let's see some of your stories.
No, but I've actually binge watched something that is horrendous telly, in my opinion, but I'm well obsessed. Selling the OC on Netflix.
Selling the OC?
Oh, it's like real estate.
It's real estate, isn't it?
Orange
Orange County, yeah, and they all get
Yeah.
like really intense. It's beautifully bad telly that you just can't switch off from. I loved it. I was so obsessed. But I didn't meet anyone's mum or know any like stories about how they kept people in work or anything like that. So
Right, so
Rubbish.
probably
right?
as boring as the rest of us.
maybe more.
Yeah, I just wanted my airtime. That's all.
You got it at the expense of the listener.
Someone's gone now because of that story. I like to think I've kept a few though.
I'm seeing numbers going down as we actually do it.
I think that'd be good, that an insight as to like when they switched off. It'd be depressing if it's always when you start waffling. They really didn't like that guest that we had on. Right, go on, Terry, give the question.
Right, okay. What is the punchline to your favourite joke?
I tell you what, I was thinking about this the other day.
were you?
And do you remember, it's not my joke, mine are absolutely rubbish. When we auditioned for our showcase for the NADOS Snippers,
Oh yeah.
what's her name? Give her a
Karina.
shout. Karina. Came,
Not Katrina, because she
not
kept
Katrina,
saying
no waves,
Karina.
no waves.
No.
So she came on and she's about this big, isn't she?
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's quite, they're all like, do you want to sing? Do you want to dance? What do you want to do? She's like, I'm telling jokes. So we're like, and you know when you're ready to like claw your eyes out?
Yeah,
I've got
Right.
I've got an infant telling
for
me
it.
jokes.
But yeah.
And she said this joke. She said, why do ducks have feathers? And the punchline is to hide the butt quacks.
Well, she delivered it far better
Far
than
better
that.
than me. Far better than me. You should have her. She'll be in bed now. She'll be in bed.
That
I
is
love
good.
it. I
She's on the
didn't-
show.
To hide the butt quacks.
I love this
I just
segment.
thought it was.
That
so
is
She was
good.
fab. She was fab,
She was
straight face and
brilliant.
everything.
She was
Very
brilliant.
good. I think mine's got to be the punchline is halloumi. And I think, I'm not good with jokes, and I can't remember everything because I have brain fog like you wouldn't believe. But I think cheese goes up to you and goes, how does a cheese say hello? And they go, hello me. you have to do the actions as well.
I'm doing it.
Hello me.
It works well in an audio podcast, the actions. It's a particular
What was
strength
that
of you.
cheese thing? I'm just trying to remember. We did a panto once and we rewrote some
Oh, we
lyrics
did.
for it.
Yeah.
For a
Cheese song.
Blues Brothers song.
It was every geezer
Needs a cheeser. And it was just at the time. It was just at the time Ebola had come out.
All right, okay.
Can you guess what the rhyme is?
And then it was Gorgonzola, cures Ebola.
Oh,
Block of
nice.
feta,
Makes
feeling
you
better. Yeah, it's funny when in a panto they go,
That happens to you a
it's a
lot.
bit close to the bone, isn't
That
it?
happens to you a lot.
Close to the bone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew is our resident Dane. He auditions, clearly. He has to audition and get the part. But how many years have you played Dane now?
I don't know, about 10, something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that.
Something like that.
And he's
Feels
as
forever.
near
Yeah.
Does
to
it?
Terrible.
the knuckle as you can get. You never know what's
It's a family show.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
family
it.
show. It's all to do with the eyelashes. As soon as
He's
you put the eyelashes
put
on,
eyelashes on.
That's
It
it.
gives you
It's like,
freedom
yeah,
to
your
say
freedom,
whatever
right?
you
Yeah.
frock and eyelashes, obviously, and the well, the babas aren't
Yeah.
mine. They're actually Vicky's because
Just borrow them.
no, but not the actual
Two
ones.
ones.
Oh, I see.
No, these
Right.
are real. I'm not
Don't
touching.
touch.
These are real, but the stuffed bra is Vicky's bra.
Right.
Well,
Oh, I
you've got a
see, I
couple,
see.
haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Got a couple.
I've got one in waiting,
Yeah.
and I've got your husband's bra. We put,
Just
when
all
we did-
shades are wrong
We
with
did
it.
Cinderella a few years ago, and Barry Dilworth, Vicky's husband, played the other ugly sister against
Ah,
me.
okay.
So he was wearing his own wife's breasts.
Yeah.
As you
Keep
do.
it in the family.
Absolutely.
Keep it in the family.
Welcome to Newton-le-Willows.
Give me 6.
Did you ever watch him during that show and thought, wow?
What a great
Yeah,
actor he's
well,
got,
yeah.
Wow, where are we going off? It's past 11, do we get to go on? Never mind the breasts.
Oh,
dear.
very good then. This next one for you is, what's the cringiest thing you've witnessed in Amdram? Either on stage, as a person, or watching it?
What are you going to say, you know?
Wow.
So, we very early on in our friendship, when we barely knew Andrew, we did go to watch him in South Pacific. And he was playing Mildebeck, and he came on.
As you do.
As you do. And he came on. Oh my God. Have you seen The Friends where Ross goes to the tennis salon and they go, where have you been to? Their son, he came on, he was like a different
It was
shade,
a long time ago.
colour.
So I've been in the sun since, but I was out like albino at the time. I really was albino, and they put that many layers of creosote on me, no word of a lie. I was glowing once. And my hair's faded a bit now, but it was proper ginger. And then they sprayed it black and then put white paint on, so I looked like I looked in the mirror, I was like, who's that? And
you walked on and all you heard was us going, it isn't right, it isn't right. But it was hilarious. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say me and rehearsal doing these hip thrusts.
Well, I haven't seen them yet.
Well, tell you, I need control
Shakira?
pants.
Your hips don't lie.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do.
What about you, Andrew?
Oh, no, listen. That was my own hip thrust bad enough to think about anything else.
What do you cringe about yourself in that scenario?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
You just go with it anyway?
You buy a ticket, see it, you'll be cringing.
What about when you
For
mounted
this?
the mayor?
Oh, I did mount the mayor, yeah.
Oh, that is
But that wasn't a cringe, that was
It
pure.
might not be for
Because
you.
I mounted the mayor of St Helens, because we're in St Helens.
Yeah.
So I was in a frock as the dame, and you know there's all bits of fabric hanging from every outfit that you do. And it was a lady mayor, wasn't it?
It
Or
was.
it wasn't, the mayor was a lady. So she got this massive chain on, and it gets all entangled in the outfit.
Oh,
so I'm trying to get off. Oh no, the worst one was when I come on as an ostrich for some reason in Panto. I'm coming down the aisle and I spin round, and as a joke, because it was like the third night and I thought, got to do something else with it. So I had a bottle of Bombay Sapphire in my little bag that I spun round. But as I spun round, I kind of caught one of the audience members.
Oh God!
Not the mayor. She was still attached to my costume at back. This was an audience member, and practically knocked him out. So I goes up on the stage, starts doing the opening, and you know when you're like, there's a man there bleeding. Rapturous applause and laughter. It's the best reception I've ever had. And I'm going, no, actually bleeding. I had to go back to stage.
Is there a doctor in
do a
the
quick yeah, I was like about 20 minutes. I'm going, he's dying. Slumped on a chair like this.
He's balding.
Exactly. So I drank the gin and carried on.
So down
Eventually
it.
they took him to hospital. He come back for the end of the second act, didn't he?
Well, to be fair, his daughter was playing one of the leads, so I can understand
His daughter's playing Snow White.
Yeah, as soon as I found that, I thought, thank goodness we won't have it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a
No
lawsuit.
legal battle.
I told you there was no legal talk, didn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, you've like nearly killed a person.
Have you not?
No, not.
Oh, you should do it. The endorphins are rushing. Especially when you've got 200 witnesses.
Yeah.
You know you're never getting out of that, don't you?
Yeah.
We've done it with like when we did Bugsy Malone, and we had like a runway down the centre of this sunken hall, and it was so like the stage level was the same. There was like same walkway around the outside, and then at the back, and the actual hall bit was lower. So we created a runway out of staging, out of steel deck. And that we could then run the cars down this runway through the crowd and onto the stage and then back around again. Ooh, that was like every time, you know, they'd like be veering. You know, one of the lads had made these cars, you know, and they'd be like veering to the edge, you know. We put festoons on the edge. I was like, it's like a runway, you know. You can see where it goes.
You're gonna take off.
You know, but they're like right near the edge, whatever. And in the end, they were never the issue. In the end, it was the bit later on where they're doing like the auditions in Bugsy Malone, and it's all the different silly acts that come on, like the guy who's doing the weightlifting and all that. And there's a guy in a unicycle, and he came off that and launched the unicycle, saved himself. And launched the unicycle into the crowd and knocked this old woman over.
Oh my God.
Oh my word.
That reminds me when we were doing Honk. at the interval, coming up to the interval, it was that big number, and the
Oh yeah.
woman fainted on the front
I
row.
was like, well,
We don't actually know. We just
So-
carried on, didn't we?
yeah, the end of Act 1, there was a big like number. Vicky was playing, I was playing the Ugly Duckling one time. You were playing my mother.
Yeah.
You know, and big number at end of Act 1. You know, you're giving it some welly. And I'm like, there's a kerfuffle going on. It's my big moment. Like, do you know what I mean? Cheeky. Is there ice cream melting or whatever going on here? Anyway, end of Act 1, like, and you get. I was like, oh, what bloody hard on that? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? No couple left.
Then the ambulance came.
And the paramedics rushed it.
Oh,
Wait for you to finish.
Waited.
Oh no.
horrible.
Golden seconds, they call them, don't they? She nearly lost them.
Oh god.
She was alright
I
though.
think she came back halfway through.
Made her buy another ticket for next night, yeah.
Right, okay.
I think we're talking too much.
Right,
I
it's
think
alright.
We're running right over
Don't
their
worry.
scheduling.
You're
No,
absolutely
just
fine.
I've got
Is that
one
passport
more
then?
we've got one more quick fire question. What is not a big deal to most people but torture to you? Most people don't care about it, but it really bothers you, really winds you up.
So I asked my daughter this on the way here. I said, "What would you say was my pet peeve?" She went, "Mum, just people breathing."
Oh, breathing.
It's noisy eating for me.
That comes up regular.
That comes
Noisy
up way
eating.
too often, doesn't it?
It's
It's a
Yeah.
big deal,
I
that.
just think it's not, it shouldn't be that question anymore. It doesn't work in that question because so many people hate that,
Yeah.
don't they?
It's so much more of a big deal than I thought it was.
A lot of people get
Yeah.
frustrated by
Yeah.
food.
Like crisp packets.
But
But I
Yeah.
think it's hereditary. Because I remember when we were kids, and my mum used to give us crisp packets because she hates it. It kills her to listen to somebody rustling. She used to chop the top off the crisp packet, so we only had like little stumpy packet. So you know the rest of the kids.
You had to just
No
get
wonder,
round it,
I had to finish all
Well,
mine. I couldn't screw back up and run away. Do you know what I mean? I had to finish
Yeah.
all my crisp and go back for another bag.
Damn.
Definitely mine is where we have a dishwasher, but the plates get stacked on the side of the sink and not
Oh.
in the dishwasher. That drives me insane.
yeah, that's well annoying.
Yeah, that's
I
a
reckon,
good
what about like a hygiene thing for you? That's pretty specialist, I think.
Yeah, so we we went to the NADOS Awards in Blackpool
Oh yeah.
years ago, and Andrew booked us some lovely apartments. However, all you can smell in Blackpool is grease fat, can't you? It's just chip fat. It doesn't matter where you go, it's chip fat. It was up my nose.
Beautiful.
I could not get in the bed in the apartment, so I slept on the chair all night. And not one of these chairs, because I wouldn't sit on one of these chairs on a plastic chair.
Because this is upholstered.
Yeah.
So I
this-
wouldn't sit on
This has got something on
Do you
it.
reckon that's ever been deep cleaned?
Well, I don't know.
Never.
Okay, I think we know them.
Yeah.
Much better than we ever
Yeah,
have.
really well. Let's move
ever
on.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the show.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your time to promote it. So
Oh, is
tell
it?
us everything you know about this show, where it goes on, when it goes on, how much it costs, what it is you're doing.
What are we
What
doing?
show is it? 9 to 5! Yeah. Go on.
Go on. Oh, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
You're good
okay.
at talking.
So because I can't remember the dates. So 28th to the 31st of August.
I should make sure I'm not working in Dundee.
Yeah, you better not be. You better be off. 28th to the 31st of August at 7:30 at St Edmunds Arrowsmith High School, which is just opposite Haydock Racecourse.
Oh, yeah.
So we start the Wednesday through to the Saturday. Tickets are £12 for adults, £10 for concessions, and there's a family ticket, but I can't quite remember how much the family tickets are.
Cool.
So
Bargain.
cheap as chips.
It
Yeah,
is.
very,
It's
very
great-
cheap,
It's a
that.
great show.
Cheap as chip fat.
And-
Just from Blackpool.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've always done our shows in August, but last year we did Adam's Family in October,
Right.
which was great because it was cool and it was.
And it's a
It
bit.
just-
It's a
yeah.
bit spooky
And it was
as
Halloween.
well.
And it was Halloween, which helped. But we're back to August this year.
Right.
It's always great fun because there's no air conditioning, is there? So we love the sweat dripping down. You know when they put those massive 2,000 watt bulbs?
Yeah, yeah.
On your head.
Brings the temperature
Yeah.
up, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's
I've
just
ordered
And,
snow.
and when you do in like the tech run as well,
Oh.
and they're like, we're gonna have to have some more light on there. And then another two come on, and you're like, come on.
Really, really. Just stand there on that spot.
I remember nearly fainting doing Rent. We did Rent, and it was in July, and it was like a heat wave, and there was no aircon at the time in this theatre, and I was I was like one of the sort of tramps that sings Christmas bells, that starts off the Christmas bells are ringing, and I had gloves, I had a duffel coat, scarf, hat, and it was pouring down my face. That was the only bit that was on show, you know what I mean? And it's just pouring off me. And I'm there like, oh, I'm so cold. everyone's there with fans and like shorts and t-shirts and audience. Oh man, I remember nearly fainting going up the stairs because then the guy playing Angel, then when he dies, we have to carry him up these stairs and off and stuff. And we're all like, I was just so warm.
Was he in a little one, or did you end up with a big one?
No, he was only a slim lad.
You'd have been regretting casting that, wouldn't you? Yeah. It'd have been me, you've got to get out of them stairs.
He was only a slip of a thing. We did it to his end though one night. He did, you know, on the snow machine actually, the snow thing that, it was one of those boxes that drops and shakes a bit, and drops it out that way. And it was just a bit low when you were stood up on that higher level, carrying him all really solemn when he dies. And it's such a sad moment. Boom! And he went, ugh! What? I was like, I think your mic's on.
I think your mic's on.
It's supposed to be dead.
So 9 to 5 the show.
What a show, by the way. We've not really spoke
brilliant.
about what actually the show is.
So if you've
not seen it, have you?
seen
Don't know
9
it.
to 5,
You don't know it?
the
No.
film,
I'm
so it's
very
Dolly
new to this
Parton.
one.
Dolly Parton's on all the music,
Well.
and Andrew does love Dolly, don't you?
And I've got a big fat dolly tattoo on my leg, haven't I?
Have you?
Yeah.
Cool.
My friend Becky Dowling Fox has loved Dolly Parton since I worked with her about 20 years ago. So she's not touring anymore, but we went to see her a couple of times in Manchester.
Becky or Dolly?
Becky tours all the time. She's still touring, my friend Becky. No, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
So when this came out, we went to see it in London, I think it was. With Bonnie Langford in it. She played Roz, but she was superb. She was funny as hell.
It is a really funny show.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's full of comedy. It's full of laughs.
And the music's amazing.
Yeah.
It's all new
the
songs
music
written
is
by
top.
Dolly Parton as well. Apart from there is the theme of 9 to 5 going through it as well.
Yeah.
But the new songs are fantastic.
Yeah.
There's some big belting numbers.
There's some top parts in it as well.
Yeah, great.
I'd like to have a go at the baddie, the boss.
That's me.
It's a great part.
Yeah. I never play a baddie, do I? I'm too
you
nice,
don't.
obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, I think you fit in quite well actually.
It's probably the only baddie
too
I could
nice.
end up playing.
Yeah.
I'm just too nice, but you smashed the audition for this horrible guy. You absolutely nailed it.
It's massive. This old perv.
Yeah.
You can smash the audition. Oh, I got it. Yeah, we'll be able to stretch for me.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get you
What?
up.
Yeah, quite physical comedy in this, isn't there? And they're all being tied up and swinging around and stuff.
He's got a official rig in it. Ladies and gentlemen, £500,000 worth of steel have got into this production to get Andrew off that stage.
You've always wanted to fly.
So have you never seen the movie?
No.
With Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
They play the three leads in the actual movie, the original movie. And they are absolutely brilliant in it. But they...
Iconic film, really famous
Oh yeah,
film.
absolutely. It's on Netflix, I think, at the moment, or
Is
Disney.
it?
Yeah, it's on one of them. So
I'll give it a watch.
yeah, give it a watch.
Yeah.
Big theme. It's all about sexism in the late 70s and how it was perceived, and then women go in power.
Women rule the day.
It's sort of like getting
Screw
women
us
turning
down.
on each other and then realising that's what was happening and then
I'm glad you said that one.
together, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
good. It's a good film.
Yeah, it's
But
brilliant.
the musical it often doesn't translate as well, does it, from a film into a musical? You know, often it falls a bit flat. You know, but I feel like
This doesn't.
9 to 5's absolutely smashed it
Yeah.
in terms of a musical, and I think probably because they got Dolly to do it.
Well, she wrote all the music.
You know, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what sort of made it for me.
Yeah.
And I've seen it about 4 times now. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's fab, really fab. Really, rehearsals are great fun.
Yeah.
Really enjoying doing all the dancing.
How long have you been rehearsing now then?
When did we start? April? We started after
About
Easter,
5
I
or 6
think.
weeks have we been rehearsing
Yeah,
now.
something like that.
But obviously with it being summer, it's difficult when, you know, it's Amjam, people are away on holidays throughout the summer period. It's right at the end of August.
You said that, didn't you? August.
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
it
tough time
is
now.
tough. We've got to be really on it in terms of rehearsals and attendance and, you know, concentrating, being good.
Yeah,
in
being good.
rehearsals.
I'm always good.
Don't be shit is what we said before you go.
Yeah,
Don't be shit.
Do it for
classic
yourself,
line, that, innit?
Yeah.
When you go and see your mate in a drama,
Yeah.
you know.
Don't be shit.
Make sure there's a bar and don't be shit.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Is what would Dolly do? Is that her thing?
Hey, I've got a badge. Where's my badge? Yeah.
Yeah.
What would Dolly do?
My boss at work
Look
is
at that.
a massive Dolly Parton fan.
Yeah, they
What
brought
would
My
Dolly
wife
to the
is.
show, don't they?
She's said for her 40th, that's where she wants me to take her.
Dollywood.
Nice.
Dollywood, sorry.
Dollywood in
What did you say?
Dollywood.
Rocky Mountains.
Oh, that's well embarrassing. Dolly World.
Dollywood.
He's thinking of Disney
That's
World.
it.
You go all over
Dollywood
the
is a whole
place.
different experience.
We've
you go for Dollywood, let me know.
We've gone there.
I'll watch that podcast.
Yeah,
You're playing with baggage.
I really enjoyed that. So, get him! Again, say it again, Sammy. Dolly World! Oh, we got him there.
Hey,
Good
graduate
time.
of all, any turns up with playing with a load of bars.
Yeah,
Battery somewhere.
I think we've come to the wrong place. Sorry about that.
That would be a horrendous mistake, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to come watch it. I'm going to watch it on Netflix or Disney, whichever one
And
sponsors
then come and
us.
see the show.
And then we'll come and watch it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got a busy August, but we'll
Might
try.
sort some tickets out. Well, you're not going to be busy at one of those.
When
nights
is
that
it
week.
again? Just tell me.
28th to the 31st of August.
Oh, I might be
So
able
it's
to.
the week after,
Right at the end of August.
Yeah, it's week after bank holiday Monday's on the Monday, and then we start on the Wednesday. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on from bullying and mistreatment of colleagues and 9 to 5 the musical, let's move on to the next bit, shall we?
Yeah, well, this section is called Get in the Bin.
Get in the bin.
Bin.
In the bin.
Ooh.
Get in
I
the
like
bin.
we needed to do a wah 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 wah.
We always invite guests to actually introduce a segment. If it's good enough, we will use it in the
Oh,
future.
don't ask me.
Just all you've got to say is get in the bin, but in a theatrical way.
Oh, go on, you can go on.
What do you want me to do?
Go do it in theatrical accent. Come on, darling.
Theatrical. No, darling, I'm classically trained. Get in the bin!
Very nice.
There we go.
Do it in your Dame accent.
What is my day,
Well, who knows?
See, I don't know what happens. I just see the script a couple of times
Yeah,
before
got
the
the
week of the
eyelashes.
show, and then nip on eyelashes, boobs. We're on.
Yeah.
She comes out. Do you know what I
Gives me a
mean?
heart attack.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Just seeing him like that.
Just never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Yeah. I think you need a dame like that though.
Yeah, definitely.
And
You need
Deni
an
is
element of
willing to-
danger.
Yeah, the dame is willing
Yeah.
to like take every other actor's, really hard effort
Crush
as far
it.
away from where they want to
Yeah.
be as possible.
It's that bad. He has his own catchphrase that people respond to, which is,
It's me!
yeah. And you go, yeah! And I'm like,
Yeah.
for goodness sake.
It's good laugh.
Only
isn't it?
you
It's
could
good
do
laugh.
that.
Too right, it is.
I'll
Yeah,
watch it.
absolutely. So this part is where it's all about something that you think we could live without in the world of Amdram. Something that you just think just spoils things a bit, or things would be better without this. Yeah, and we'll all give a suggestion, and then we'll sort of try and hash it out as to which one actually goes into the bin.
Okay.
All right with that?
All right.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
have one ready? Have you got
Oh,
one
yeah.
prepared? Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Called crack on then.
Yeah.
Because
So,
we will need time to think about it.
Absolutely, in Amdram, it's write the theme tune, sing the theme tune, get out. I hate get outs.
Oh, Get Out
Oh,
is
the
a great
Get
show.
They just
Yeah.
ruin the end of your show. So you
You
come
love
off like,
to-
yeah. Who's got the Hoover? Get those toilets clean.
Well, especially we call ourselves proper Amdram, which is where we don't go into a theatre and pay you
Yeah,
20 grand for the week or whatever. We have to get in and get out and put
Yeah.
things up and
clean.
tap into electricity supplies and stuff like that, and disable fire alarms, and we
Yeah.
have to put all that back when we disappear.
Yeah,
But so it's a massive job, yeah. So I
Yeah.
get that.
bar has to come down.
Drink it. Yeah, done all that.
True.
But then, yeah, like you said,
And
you
you
come
just
off Saturday
text
night,
the-
you just want nothing else but to just go and
Just
have
with your
a
in-laws
drink
to
and
come
have
and
a
pick
laugh.
you up,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to an after show party at Elton John's and go home.
That's
That's
the
it.
one.
Absolutely.
Very
But
disappointing.
no, get that costume off because it's going in the van.
Have you put it in the right
Yeah.
pile?
You've never seen a better effort at procrastination at one of those though. I get it. The amount of people who like qualify as being expert level of procrastination, they can look busy by doing absolutely fuck all.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's me.
You're worse.
No, we have this thing because we have a container lock-up thing where
We
we
do.
go. And if the first person that says, I'll knit the lock-up, that's,
You're never going to see it
that's
again.
2 hours of a job,
Yeah,
isn't it?
never
You know
see
what I
it
mean?
again.
Taking 2 paint tins round the corner
Yeah,
and coming
yeah.
back again.
They
That-
walk in at the end going, oh my God, haven't you done well?
Oh, well done. Do you want a coffee? No, what do you do? She comes with Costco biscuits. That's her contribution to Get Out. 3 big trays of Costco
Yeah.
biscuits.
Yeah,
Yeah, is everyone
absolutely.
with that?
I think it's a good shout. That it's,
Yeah,
it's a
that's not a bad one
strong
at all.
start, Andrew.
Oh, I don't know if I can live up to this now. My biggest hatred of shows in Amdram is after show gifts.
Oh, that's a great
And I
one.
That's
think-
a good one.
Every show I do, I get to, you've put the hard work in, you've done everything, you've usually booked the week off work or
Yeah.
at least a few days. You get into it, tech, dress, mad, everything's right. Opening night, you're done. You think fabulous, everything's finished now, and then somebody goes, "What have you bought everybody for the after show?" And then you're running around like an absolute idiot trying to find something that fits. And Panto's the worst because everybody goes mad here. You walk out of there like it's Christmas Day and you're 4 years old.
No way.
The stuff that everybody buys you, and then if you give somebody something like this, they go,
All right.
"Oh,
Yeah.
thanks."
They don't.
And, no, they don't. But everybody's got like personalised crystal
Yeah.
ornaments
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your face imprinted on it. And
I
I've given them a stick of rock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With my face on.
After show gifts.
That's
That's a good one.
That's
That's
a
a
really
great
It's
one.
strong
really
one.
awkward, isn't it? It's horrible.
It is. I did Young Frankenstein, and then they start to come round, and you miss show week, and you just, you're at the point where you can't wait for the week to end, and you get your life back, and you're exhausted, and then they come in with these, like a sewn Frankenstein, and they're like, "I've loved working with you this week. It's
And
been
crocheted.
really great," and I'm like, I've got nothing. But I think at that stage you need to commit to just not being that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy who gives. You're just too good. Like I couldn't
Just too
do it.
mean. You could pick stuff up in charity shop.
Yeah, I could. That could be my thing.
Get around
You
them
love
charity
it.
Yeah.
shops.
Yeah, I've got 20 quid. You've got to sort of count the 20 out.
Oh, imagine a random gift.
I'd love it. You
That's
know
a
what?
great show.
We should film it and put it as a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, usually in Panto, I play somebody's mother.
Yeah.
So people come to my house and they go, "Why have you got a load of cushions that say to
My
my
mum."
most favourite mother?"
Yeah.
My mother is my world. Does your mum live with you? I'm like, no. It's for me. Whose mother are you? It's all getting a bit weird. But you can't get rid of them because she's probably
They'll
got
know.
about 5 of them. They'll
Yeah,
know.
they will.
Where's that cushion about in
I
1932?
noticed on your luggage when you were going away the
Yeah.
other day, you added the
I've got
the
my
tag
It's
on.
Me
It's me.
keyring
Yeah.
thing.
Nice.
ID tag.
When I was younger, my uncle said he had a drawer, and it's like the shit drawer that they recycle presents with. And as a kid, I used to go and stay with him in Spain, and he showed me as I got older, and you're like, "This is all the shit you brought me over the years." And I kept sending it on, like little messages, like, like a horrible little poem about washing the dishes and stuff like that. I love staying with you, but he used to keep all of that and then recycle it and sell them as, use them as gifts for himself.
Yeah. Nice.
Not nice.
Hey, clever.
It's better when you get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
that is the
danger,
one.
isn't it? That's the
That
danger.
bottle of
zone.
lead from Ilsham they give
Yeah.
you, like 3 years later, it's that same bottle. Get a little marker pen and put a little cross on the back of
Yeah.
your labels for wine. If it's shit wine you're giving out, make sure you don't get it back.
Yeah, you're
Was
right.
it raffle?
Yeah. NADOS
Did I say
raffle.
that?
Bring it to the NADOS raffle. There you go.
The
I've
stuff
won
that
some
comes
shit
in
back from
raffles.
NADOS raffles as well, to be honest with you.
No, we haven't. It's all lovely.
I'm in my own.
Right, well, mine follows on the same sort of theme actually, the sort of the end of the show, and it's those. And I'm hesitant here as to whether this will actually get in the bin, which happens every episode, because I partly want to throw this in the bin and partly don't, if that makes sense. The speeches at the end, in that after show party.
Yeah,
sort of time
yeah.
when the director gets up and does a speech and the choreographer does a
It's
speech
usually,
and flowers and all that kind of stuff, and that in itself, fine, wonderful, love that. It's when that then becomes a 10-minute speech online.
Yeah, you do. You go on.
You were like, I don't know if you know what it's
Don't do that. I literally go, thank you, well done, clap, clap, here you go.
No, it is quite reliable.
Yeah.
I get, yeah, that can be great.
That can get in the
I
bin for me
remember
when you're like, and another thing, and do you know what really about it? And you're like, oh mate, we just want a beer now, we're all a bit.
Can I just thank Billy?
Yeah.
Billy's emptied my bin every night this week.
I remember though, way back in the day when they used to do that on stage in front of the audience.
The audience.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my mate's going to be out before it's finished. Never mind. Stop it
Yeah.
around at the end of it.
That's
Reasonable shout.
So
going on at the end speeches. What
Yeah.
it was. So mine, I'm going to tug on some heartstrings and hope to get in the bin that way, because that's the only way I feel like I'm going to get in there today. The thing I want to put in the bin is the acknowledgement of the unsung heroes that make what happen. So all those people who give out programs, the people who are on the door doing tickets, the people who work on the bar for free, who give their time for nothing, but don't really get the accolade at the end of it. They don't get the attention that we get when we perform, or the director or the choreographer gets as they see it.
Do you want to put the people in the bin?
No, I want to put no, that's a good
You don't
point.
want
those people will go right in the bin.
If they could all
Stop
just
doing what
do
you're
one. Yeah. No, they're not the people. I don't want to put the people in the bin. I want to put in the bin the fact that they don't. Yeah, the lack of
The
acknowledgement.
lack of
The lack
acknowledgement.
of.
You missed the word lack out at the start.
Yeah.
You really made it sound like you wanted the
To just throw
acknowledgement
in.
of them.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I want everyone to stop talking about these unsung heroes. Stop going
It's
on
all
about
about
them.
me, darling.
We get it.
Keep
People
the
empty the
unsung
bins,
heroes
alright?
unsung.
Deirdre, what have you done? You've
Billy,
let
get
another
back
100
in your
people
box. There's other bins to empty. Crack
Yeah,
on.
no one's really asked about Deirdre. Come on. No, that's not what I meant. I meant the lack of acknowledgement.
So people not acknowledge that. So
Because they'll do that speech and they'll acknowledge, and they will pick out some people, but as a whole, over the hundreds of people that watch the show or the people in the cast, those people generally don't get the same accolade as everybody else. So that's mine. Unsung heroes.
Not in the bin.
Not in the bin. Lack of accolade in the bin.
lack of accolade in the bin. Big long on overboard speeches for me.
After show.
After
junk.
show
Junk.
junk gifts.
No, I don't mean the junk. I mean having to actually get them ready
Buy
and give
them,
to somebody else.
The hassle, the faff.
Where do you put them all though? Do you have a place for them? Do you
I do,
do you
actually.
display all these things?
It's a big wheelie thing outside. No, I'm joking. Some stuff you do. I've got some lovely stuff on the wall. When we did Sister Act, I directed Sister Act, and the Society bought me a signed picture of Whoopi Goldberg,
Cool.
which I thought was really
Yeah,
cool. That's
nice.
up on the wall. There's a few things that I have up, and I've got some house where I put a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially our funny stuff, the bits that you get. I whack it all up in some house, so that does get displayed. But it's a glorified shed.
Oh,
An
beautiful.
unglorified shed. It's got a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'll do the podcast for me
Living
next
the
time.
dream.
There you go. Yeah, I've re-roofed it and all.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow.
And books and everything.
When you have us on next time, when we come back,
Yeah, it'll be in that shed with a
we'll do it
beer.
in there with a beer.
Yeah, so I always
Definitely.
chill.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What about
The
you?
room, not the bed.
And just
Get
remind us
out.
again.
Yours is Get Out.
Get out.
Strong, right? So this is the point where it gets quite unnerving. So someone normally crumbles quite quickly and says, actually, mine's not as strong as anybody else's. It's normally the point where Terry does that.
I'm not backing down.
You get out. It's a good one. the gift. I'm wanting for the gifts, just because I hate feeling
You've been
bad.
in the gift idea. Or
No, I love it. Yes, I haven't been in the.
So
the
you
fact-
want to be, i.e. I win.
That's
Oh,
what
I'm
he's
happy
saying.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
happy
he's
now.
Oh,
suggesting
I
yeah.
like
that.
it. I like it.
I really can't stand that. This I can get on board with you as well, because half the stuff that they're saying, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know how difficult it was, that tech run, we thought we weren't going to get there. We all were there, we did it, so get on with it. But it's not as good.
This one's just been one of those special ones.
Oh.
This has just been one of those special shows. Yeah, has it? Like last year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say that, do I? I don't.
It's one
Hey, I've
it's
said it.
part of it.
I've definitely been.
Part of it.
Yeah, I think the gifts.
Yeah.
I think the gifts go in the bin, because it's stressful, and it's that faff of, oh well, I haven't done it, and at first I'm very much the guy. I'm just not the guy. I just don't do those gifts, and then by the end of the week you're like, should I be the guy? Do I need to nip out? You know, do I need to get something, because literally loads of people have got me stuff now, and now I feel really bad. Yeah, that can go in the bin for me.
And I do think yours is good, but I also think that it's quite easy to get out of the get out. You know, if you hate it that much, it's quite easy to get away with.
You've never been in an ADOS production, have you?
Yeah, but you've
them
walked to
doors
the
are
shed for 2
locked.
hours.
That's not getting out.
You've
That's
gone
not
to
getting
Costa.
out of the get
Of
out.
course it is.
No, it's not. That you're partaking. You're showing up.
You're not grafting
She's
though.
brought the biscuits. What's up with you?
Yeah, that's
So I've got my list, making sure everybody's doing what they
you
should
said
be
the
doing.
same thing. You said the same thing. Like, you can stand around, you can like find a spare drill no one's using and just hold it, can't you?
Yeah, and make the noise every now and again. Absolutely.
So, what time's this on till?
Pub, anyone there?
I've got gymnastics at part.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Sentences you won't hear
Always
from me.
gets me out of it.
he comes in his leotard.
Zipping it up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to get going.
Spring ball, you like there, man.
Just do some lunges.
I tell you, I like what I like is everyone knows that you're chatting absolute rubbish. I'm just really going to town this year. He's got a leotard.
I bought you all one as an after show gift.
Yeah, with your initials on there. Yeah, I love it. I think you win. Gifts, after show gifts, the pointless gifts. No, they're really lovely things, but stop making people feel bad. Yeah. Well done, Andrew.
Yeah, good work. Good work.
Successful. So that takes us on to our final segment. Now, this is where I need to let you know that it's the Dramatic Amateurs 60-second quiz. Yeah, you get 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you possibly can, all about your society, and you have 12 on the leaderboard to beat.
Right, okay.
Now, it might be a good point to mention that this is our last episode of the current series.
So
Have
we got a buzzer and everything?
Yes. It's
Hey, it's like drama class.
No,
I am a tree.
you're not holding it. You've got to hold it properly.
Oh, what?
Don't ask him that.
I've been in places where they've said that before and I didn't like playing that game.
I'll never go back.
So we're gonna ask you questions as quickly as we can, and you're gonna answer hopefully 12. 12 will win you the coveted trophy.
No, 12 is draw.
Maybe me 13 then do it.
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
Or not if you win.
Exactly. Let's
What are we
flip it.
winning, by the way?
That is the coveted trophy.
Of a Dramatic Amateurs mug.
Ooh. After show present.
On rife for giving as a gift.
Wow. Is that one each, or do we have to share it like 6 months?
Can you not give me 30 for the rest of the cast?
Well, we'll see if you win first. Let's come to that end when we get there, eh? Counting your eggs already, crikey. Right, 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you possibly can. Are you ready for it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
You're doing talk. There's no way I'll get a word in edgewise.
It's all. I have actually switched off for a lot of.
I'm not kicking in a minute.
Not that one. I've just had surgery. Right, are you ready, Terry?
Oh, I'm ready.
60 seconds on the clock. Your first question is: what year was the society founded?
So, in this current state, 1971.
Okay, and in the previous state, no, I'm joking.
No idea.
What was the first show that they ever did?
Carousel.
And what was the last show they ever did?
Adam's family.
Okay, who is the current chair of the committee?
Me.
And how much are subs for this show?
£60.
£60. What dates do the shows? Does the show go on finish?
28th to 31st of August.
Fantastic. And tickets cost?
£12, £10 for concessions.
If I was in the show, what accent would I need to be able to do?
American.
Okay, please can you, Andrew, say "Hayes for horses" in American accent?
Hayes for horses.
No, American.
What?
True or false? Band call is the best rehearsal.
True.
Yes, it is. What's the capacity of your
200.
200. What days does Romley rehearse? Sorry, what days do you rehearse?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes on a Sunday.
Okay, fantastic. And
I think Romley's Tuesday, Thursdays as well. Carry on.
time.
Do we get bonus for that?
They're actually Monday, Thursday.
Oh.
Good try. Shit, I've never done that before.
That serves you right.
Yeah, God. Oh, that is awkward. Right, so I need to count them up. I've got all nervous now. Put your buzzer down. Jesus, tonight. Right, okay, this is going to be... You're in with a
I
challenge.
did tell you I wouldn't need to speak. You know?
No, thanks for taking part in that, Andrew. What is the approx? 200. Right.
Oh, wait.
Scores are in.
Oh, here he is.
Oh. Drum roll. I can't do it with one hand. There we go.
You got 12.
Oh!
We would have had 13 if you hadn't gone with the Romley.
Who else was in there?
No, it was ADOS.
And Whitworth.
They just got 12.
Today, didn't
Did they?
Yeah.
They did.
Are you sure?
No, we've got 3 people in, so we
There's
need...
three. We need some sort of
I tell you
deciding.
what, I tell you
Yeah.
what we're going to do. Some form of social media.
Yeah.
No. We answered somebody else's society's questions. That's a double.
Yeah, and you got it wrong, so I gave it. I can't give you a wrong answer, but I did. You didn't tell me when Romley rehearsed. So I can't believe you didn't know that.
Just
Jesus.
changed it.
Yeah, that is it from us. Give us one last shout out to the promo so people can come
Okay,
watch.
so 9 to 5 is the 28th to 31st of August at St Edmunds Arrowsmith High School, and get tickets from www.ticketsource.co.uk/NADOS1 or www.newtonados.com.
Could you just tell us them websites again, please? From me, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you two. I've had a right
And
laugh
you.
coming
Yeah,
here.
same here.
Thank you very much for having us over.
No,
Yeah, it's
thanks
been
for
a
coming,
pleasure.
it's been great.
Anytime. Next week.
Yeah, let's do it.
In the summer house.
Yes,
I mean,
in the
Do you know what
summer
dates we
house.
rehearsed?
Terry's stopping, so we do need a new co-host.
Come back for Panto.
We do it. Yeah, good luck.
Look, listen,
I'll be sending it to you, Terry.
Yeah,
This
could
is
you edit this
recorded.
one?
Terry, I've recorded a new one. Can you just upload it, please? No, it has. It's been really, really fun coming over here. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It is, as I've said, our last episode for this current series.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're
Season
listening,
2. I've got a director, a production that I don't have time to do. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a factor. But yeah, come sort of September, October, we'll be back at it again for season 3.
absolutely. And for anyone who is listening, if you are putting on a show come October, November time next year, going into the new year, give us a shout and we will get on, record a pod,
Yeah,
and hopefully sell some tickets for you.
and so hopefully it can spread the word like the word got spread to you guys. So
Yeah,
if you can
yeah.
spread it to
Absolutely.
your friends as well in your other
Absolutely.
societies.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that you whore it around, Andrew, to different societies.
yeah,
so
yeah.
if you could
That'd be
pass that
perfect.
information on, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it from me. It's been an absolute pleasure, Terry.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Absolutely. Just hit us up on the socials and yeah, share it about. Get everyone listening.
Shake it all about everyone.
This is why we started the podcast. Basically, there's not really anything for Amdrams
No, there's not.
out there,
No,
so
that's
we
brilliant.
thought let's go
Really
for it
good.
and let's try and
Really
bring
good.
everyone together if we can.
Fabulous idea.
So yeah,
Definitely.
thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
guys.
been a
Thanks for coming
pleasure.
down.
All right, do you want to finish with one last weird phrase?
I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Do you know? Is it
No.
because of all the crosses in here in this primary school? or something?
Yeah, I normally end on like a really odd ending, don't I? But I
Yeah.
feel like we've talked this one out, so maybe that should
Alright.
be the odd ending.
The odd ending is a lack of one.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least you remembered to say it.
As always, you are a jacket waiting to be found in a charity shop.
Oh.
There it is! There it is!
Oh, he did it.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Be safe, be seen.
You always see us coming. Goodbye, everyone.